So I found an underpass. So I'm back on track, heading towards the Field Museum. Funnily enough, as I was down there before, just after the hot air balloon, the people that I was making fun of on the bikes came past. So I don't know what they've been doing, because I beat them here by ages. And I stopped and watched a magic show. So I guess it could have been another group. It's a possibility. So there's something here that's amused me. There's a street, or I suppose it's like an avenue, it's like a drive. It's called Wacker Drive. And there are buildings over there that are like 501 South Wacker. And that makes me laugh. Because I'm juvenile. But it's amused me the whole trip. I think it's funny. So I just wanted to share that with you. So two things. Number one, the bridge, the underpass that I just took underneath that bridge thing. Or underneath the overpass. Can you have an underpass over an overpass? Under and over? I don't know. Anyway, it made really scary noises. It sounded like the whole thing was going to come down, like at any second. Every time something big came past, it was like bang, crash, dust. And number two, so I'm walking along this path, and there's like 100 cyclists, whizzing past, because they can. Because it makes sense for them to go fast. But they either say something at the last minute, or they ring their little bell. In any case, they don't do it at a distance at which you actually have time to do anything about the fact that they're about to hit you. So it would be better if they didn't say anything, because when they yell or when they ring the bell, I tend to freeze. So I'm like, oh! And it doesn't help. It's not helpful. But there you go. So now we're walking with some nice boats. Or the tops of the boats there. Some dogs over there playing, running around. 10,000 pound weight limit. I'm okay. So somebody's written "Go fast" on the bridge. I like that. So I'm gonna level with you. My legs are getting a little tired. A little tired. Not really used to doing a lot of walking, although I do, walk and home. It's kind of different. So I'm looking out as I walk down here for the buses which are coming back in the opposite direction, because I'm assuming that I'm going to be able to catch a bus, and hopefully there'll be like a thing that says, "Hey you idiot, bus stop, it's going back to town," and yeah, that'll make it easier for me. So a lot of cyclists. See the people with the two bike thing? That doesn't look stable. So man, imagine. I kind of feel bad for these little guys, little boats, because then there's like, look at this guy. Show off. He's like, yeah, how many berths do you need? Oh, 100. And all the little boats are like, no, don't need us. So that was funny. Did you hear that? It was like the cyclist with the tight pants. He was like, to the left. Yeah. Okay, so we're definitely getting closer. I think this is going to be quite successful. I'm hoping so anyway. Because otherwise, I'm just going to be trapped here and that would suck. So hopefully here's a pathway where I won't get in the way of the stupid bikes. This reminds me a lot of Queenstown. I know you haven't been to Queenstown, but this is kind of what it's like. There's a big lake and it's really touristy, so all like the Navy Pier and stuff, that's very similar to Queenstown. There's a lot of boats and the weather's pretty nice. In the winter there's a lot of skiing and snowboarding, extreme sports, a lot of skydiving, paragliding, hang gliding. My dad went paragliding. One of his girlfriends, after my parents separated, lived in Queenstown. She was the one who had the kid who went to private school. So she never saw the poor bastard. And his father, I don't know where his father was, I don't know. Anyway, so she had a business in Queenstown selling these fancy pants and tops and stuff. They're god ugly. But quite apart from anything else, she hated me. I don't know why. Maybe she just didn't like boys. She liked my sisters nice enough. She actually bought presents for them, and she never bought presents for me. Not a good idea. If you're trying to buy someone's affection, you actually have to buy them something. In any case, I got her back. I exploded a thing of juice on her floor, which was funny. But where were we? So Queenstown, Dad. Oh yeah, he went paragliding to prove his manliness or something. So here's a question, right? Do all of these people have their own rowboat? And if so, where do they keep it? Do they just have it, where are they coming from that they have a rowboat? And then I guess they leave the rowboat when they take the boat out, but then what are they doing after that? Where do they leave the rowboat? They would need a separate berth for the rowboat. It doesn't make sense. You need I don't know, maybe you hire a rowboat or something. I don't know. Interesting. Anyway, so this is a different perspective on the skyline. It's quite neat. There's all this. There's no boat there. Oh yeah, how do they get to the boats? I don't know. Maybe they swim. But if you're going to do that, I'd want one of these side ones. You can just jump on that. It'd be ideal. Right. Anyway. Trip continues. So, we're almost there. But I just wanted to share something with you. I was wandering along. There's shitloads of boats. That's not what I wanted to show you. But I was wandering along and there's a million of these geese. Goose? What are you? Canadian? I don't know. They're everywhere. And they're just, and seemingly they're just in this park. And I was wandering around and I was thinking if you were scared of these animals and you just wandered in here, it would be your worst nightmare. Because there's a bunch of them. Some in the water. I don't know. It's funny. Why? And it was interesting before because there was a group of them who were alright, let's go out to sea or whatever they do. So they jump they don't jump off. They kind of fly off and land in the water. But there was a group of them that did this, and then there was 2 or 3 at the end who were no, it's not a good day for me. I just ate. I gotta wait 45 minutes or something. And they just stood on the dock looking really sad. Or so I imagined. But, so here we are. We've got about probably a couple of hours of daylight left, maybe 2.5 hours of daylight, and I made it. This is the planetarium. No, there, which closed at 4. And right ahead of me is the Field Museum, which is probably closed as well. But that's beside the point, because I've been trying to get here for days, and now I'm here. So, just geese make a funny noise. Now, if they decided to start something, you'd be in big trouble. Like, no, geese. Okay, so so here's another thought that's been, because there's a sign on this Field Museum that says Sue, 10th anniversary, maybe of them finding her. But so I was thinking of this, and I was like, number one, Sue. It's not a great name. You know, apparently it's the most complete T-Rex in the world that they found. You know, one piece, and they called it Sue. Sue. Yeah, I guess it could have been worse, right? Like the archaeologist who found it might have been called like Gladys or something, or like, I don't know. Yeah, something really dumb. Sue. I was thinking of this, and I was like, are there any dinosaurs named after guys? Like Brian the Apatosaurus, or, you know, Steve the T-Rex, Steve and Sue. I don't know. I don't think so. And then I was thinking, like, at least Lucy, you know, the human ancestor, has a good name. You know what I mean? Like Sue, bad. Lucy, good name. I don't know. So we're almost there.